Cancer, this is going to be a reading for you, focused on love and relationships in your life right now. Where does that fit in for Cancer? What do the people watching with the sign of Cancer need to know about love and relationships right now? Okay, let's get straight into these cards. I've been shuffling and meditating for a while, and I think we're about ready to get into them. I'll pull more to clarify as we go, as we need to. So what we've got for you coming out on these cards, well, the Lover's card at the bottom of the deck. This could have been a karmic or soulmate tie that we're talking about. 8 of Cups. Maybe it's one that we walked away from. We'll see. 2 of Swords. Let me lay these out. 6 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, the Star, the Sun, 6 of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Ooh, what's been going on? It's a pretty nice reading, Cancer, overall. The only thing I'm seeing so far in a negative sense is an aspect of confusion for you around your relationship right now, or where you stand in love, where you stand in this relationship. It's kind of confusing. It's like it was so clear, and now it's confusing. Why? Because you had such a breakthrough and moment of clarity in the past in relation to this seriously important relationship in your life. Now, I'm getting the sense for some, this wasn't it was a major relationship. Maybe it still is. I'm getting the sense for some that there was a decision to move away from a part of this relationship, leave this relationship behind. While these 8 cups were still full of love, Cancer, I think ultimately you had a feeling deep down within that there was more out there for you. I see this person with this school bag or backpack on their back. Could it be the same person here in the Page of Pentacles? You are moving on from something and leaving something behind. It's almost like you decided in the middle of the night just to get up and pack your belongings and depart. And the Page of Pentacles is very much the new beginning and fresh start energy that comes after we move away from something. And we aren't moving towards love again. That's not what I'm saying, Cancer. I'm not saying that you left somebody for anybody else. It seems to me that you left something so that you could begin a new life chapter for yourself. This person is holding a pentacle, not a cup. So they didn't want to leave something behind to, start a new connection with somebody else. There was something in their life that they wanted to start. And for some, the relationship was an element of holding you back. But now you're having second thoughts. Now you're second guessing yourself. Did I make the right decision to move away, or to move on, or to end this, or to let go? Some of you, this could be talking about something from the past that you just thought, should I let go of this fully? Is there something still there? But you were so clear on it, Cancer, before. I wonder what's happened now that you're not seeing things clearly anymore. You're blindfolded, essentially. You're thinking, did I make the right choice on that? We haven't spoken for a while. I wonder what they're thinking. They seem to be out of balance in life. I feel like one, if not both of you, are not yourself right now, Cancer. Let's keep going and get into it. 6 of Wands. For me, Cancer, like, you have all these opportunities in life at the moment, golden opportunities, like amazing opportunities, and you feel really blessed. You feel really like somebody's looking down on you right now, or you feel like the universe is working with you, propelling you forward, presenting you with like a sort of a path that's saying, like, you can begin something new now, Cancer. You're very ambitious at the moment, but it doesn't seem to be around your relationships for me. It seems to be about your drive to do something more solo, more, let's say, selfishly, but for selfish in a good way, like looking after yourself. These cards can be selfish, but they're ultimately what's motivating you. It's not like this negative selfishness. What's motivating you seems to be like this desire to put your stamp out into the world and just be on your own for a while. Just be you. Build up an empire, build what's going to last for you. You're starting to actually think about legacy at whatever age you are. You're like, okay, I want to start looking at something more concrete for the future. I want to build something that I'm going to look back on and say like, oh, that was me. That was my chapter. That was my journey in life. I did that. I created that for myself. I was the only person that I needed. This energy of the Nine of Pentacles, yes, it can be selfish, but it's also pure self-sufficiency and self-reliance and independence. So that doesn't really, they aren't independence and isn't really something that works well in a relationship, okay? Because while the Lovers is very free and liberated, they do lose a sense of their freedom because they're no longer an independent figure here, like the Nine of Pentacles. They are committed with somebody else. So of course we've lost some of our independence, but independence isn't really a relationship value that is commonly easy to work with, right? Because we think of relationships, we think of sacrifice, we think of like some sense of dependence on the other, I guess. No, not codependency, but we have to factor in the other person. We have to make decisions around the other person. And that's just not something I see you being motivated to do at this chapter of your life right now, Cancer. You seem very motivated to make something for yourself just. But now you're second guessing yourself, and you continue to second guess yourself all the way to the Seven of Pentacles or Seven of Cups, where we're like, we were in the Eight of Cups and we decided to move on or let something go or search for something else with more meaning or more fulfillment. But now it looks like I can see the Two of Swords. It's like, oh, did I make the right choice? And now we're back almost to square one, but we're back to where we started in a sense, where we're still deciding on options and what should I do? So let's see if this person is coming back. Mercury retrograde is upon us. Very common time for exes to re-emerge, especially if you've got some Virgo or Gemini placements right now, or if you are a Cancer Sun with either a Gemini, Pisces, Sagittarius, or Virgo rising. This Gemini Mercury retrograde is going to hit those mutable rising signs harder. The Star card tells me that you're entering a period of rejuvenation of your mind, body, soul, spirit. You're just going to be tending to yourself again, looking after yourself, and you've got a bit more faith in what's out there again. You have a bit more faith in, let's say, humanity or the world. Let's see. Let's clear up the Lovers card quickly and just see what was this bond. It was something extremely serious. It could still be something extremely serious. Let's see. Lovers card. Let's clear it up with another message. What is this Lovers card saying right now, though? Just for right now. Let's not look at the future. Let's not look at the past for now. Lovers card, what's it telling Cancer in this moment? The Magician. Okay. You created this situation that you're in right now. You were the designer. You were the person that willed this to happen. So maybe that's why you're second guessing yourself, because it doesn't seem like it was the person you were dealing with that made these decisions or made these choices. It looks like, Cancer, you really wanted to, you were led by something. There's an eclipse in this card. Eclipses in astrology are the factors or are the agents for dramatic change in our life through the course of our life. We can look back over eclipse dates and pair them up to what was happening in our life, and they're the fuel for great change, significant endings and beginnings. Mercury retrograde, nothing too significant can happen in a Mercury retrograde. It's annoying, but Mercury retrogrades aren't long-lasting periods of change or anything like that. They're 3-week periods of nuisances or times to reflect or review, and exes can come back. But eclipses are different. They really set us up. They begin and end chapters of our life in a more significant way. But you were the person that decided on this. Maybe you acted impulsively, you could be thinking, and that's where the confusion is. There still seems to be a lot of passion, and you might even still be sexual with this person, and it's kind of kept a secret in a sense, but there's so much passion there, so that wouldn't fully shock me. So let's see. But you became very clear about cutting a tie and following your own goals and hustle. Do we need to look at that anymore? No, but I want to look at the Eight of Pentacles or Eight of Cups and the Two of Swords. You're second guessing your decision to move on or leave something in the past or walk away from something. Can we get any more messages to help Cancer? What does Cancer need to know about the Eight of Cups right now, and what do they need to know about the Two of Swords? We'll try and figure this out, Cancer, in the next 5 minutes. No, I'm sure it'll take longer than that for you, but I'm just hoping that this gives you a little bit of validation or clarity at this time in your life. Strength card. You could have been dealing with a Leo. The Devil card, or a Capricorn, but this is the same couple energy in the Devil card that presents in the Lovers. So yeah, I feel like the relationship, if you're second guessing it now, know that, Cancer, if there were feelings of the Devil energy presented in this relationship and you were very aware of them, like codependency, like addiction, like enabling bad behaviors in each other, like abuse, like emotional abuse, physical abuse even, like feeling trapped, restricted and powerless in this relationship. If they existed for you, another ace at the bottom of the deck, your clarity, you became very aware. You became aware of the toxicity of just having a very sexual connection with somebody. This is very like giving into vices. It could have been like a kink that you guys shared or something like that. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it could have been what was almost like kind of keeping you together in a strange way. And if any of those themes of the Devil are coming up and you're like, oh, that makes sense for our relationship, just know that you need to be strong and that you've made the right choice, because the Devil energy is not pleasant in a relationship. It's after, when we see the Devil as a gift in our life, we see it in the past, we liberated ourselves from the crux and the hold of that Devil card. Gosh, it's really addictive, it's really intoxicating, and it really renders us powerless at times. The Devil card energy is when we give away our sovereignty or our own like power to something else. Stay strong in your strength. This has been a very testing time for you, Cancer. Otherwise, the Strength card wouldn't be appearing for you presently. It's there to remind you that your inner strength has been tested and relied on, and you are a persevering badass. So let's see. The Sun card is offering us light. The Star card is offering us light and hope and blessings coming through. Sometimes we need to break away from something that wasn't serving us anymore in order for our frequency to change to match the frequency of the beautiful gifts coming through. What are those gifts? Let's look at the Star card. Healing is underway now for Cancer. You mightn't feel it yet. It's about to start in the next 6 weeks and may even go for the rest of the year. You may not be ready for something else, but let's have a look at the Star card. Let's look at the Sun card. If you're dealing with a Leo or you're a Cancer with strong Leo placements, you're about to start something that's going to be blessed, that's going to be opportune. If you're dealing with a Leo, maybe you still work with them and you still have to work things out with them and get on the same page again, but not romantically. The Moon card, okay, and the Two of Pentacles, interesting. So something was brought to light, that the sun shone on something that was in the dark. So something was hidden and it came to light, or I'm sensing that there are still some secrets yet to be revealed around this relationship. So you haven't heard everything yet, and it isn't the last thing you've heard about this relationship. Two of Swords is telling me that you may be at some sort of a deadlock with the person that you were or are dealing with, or the communication has reached a standstill, and you know that there's something still to be uncovered. You know that this isn't the last you've heard of it, which can be leaving you with this sense of confusion. But in the meantime, what you should be maybe doing, Cancer, is focusing on, forget the secrets, forget the lies and the betrayal right now. You can't change that. You're in a phase of unknown, but know that what is most important and what may bring you the most clarity after all. I didn't realize we had another ace fully in this reading yet. That didn't click with me. So telling me now 3 aces coming through in our reading: Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. You're entering a period of life where opportunity is all around you. Don't rush into anything else romantically yet. There's still some work to be done personally, and you have to address your fears. You have to look at your fears, Cancer. Stop ignoring them in terms of relationship. That's how we will embody full healing again, when we've integrated our fears and faced them. Otherwise, a demon or our demons or our fears, they don't go away. They just stay there until we face them, essentially. And that could be what's been asked of you. Some of you are still deciding, is this the right choice? Especially if there's children involved. I hear you. You're deciding, was that the right choice? Like, some of you work with kids, some of you have children with this person, and for some reason it's all tied in and you're like, oh, did I make the right decision on that? It looks like the person you're dealing with, you're headed towards something more harmonious. They're headed towards, unfortunately, their 6 is in reverse. So they're just a little bit out of whack still. Focus on you for now, Cancer, and things will become clearer. Thank you for watching.